These divorce rumors have been circulating for weeks.
Breaking news, Ariana Grande and her husband Dalton have announced their divorce.
But Ariana was quick to shut them down.
I'm just not wearing my ring. It's getting cleaned. I'm not getting a divorce.
After 2 years of marriage, Ariana Grande and her husband are stepping onto the divorce path.
Oh my god, Ariana Grande and her husband Dalton Gomez are separated, heading for divorce.
Allegations of infidelity and one of them coming out as queer? Well, buckle up as we delve into all the juicy details about why this high-profile marriage is doomed right from the start.
It's official, Ariana Grande is ending her marriage and divorcing her husband, Dalton Gomez.
Ariana Grande and her husband, Dalton Gomez, have reportedly split after 2 years of marriage.
Ariana Grande and her husband Dalton have split.
To give you some context, Grande and Gomez chose to wed in a low-key ceremony in Grande's Montecito home.
Ariana Grande is officially a married woman. They apparently got married at Ariana's house in a very small, non-traditional ceremony with only a few friends and family members.
Counter to Grande's larger-than-life career and voice, the couple exchanged vows by the fireplace, surrounded by flickering candles and simple garlands of hanging florals cascading from the ceiling. It was tiny and intimate, less than 20 people.
I feel their love every day.
Grande's rep confirmed to People at the time. The room was so happy and full of love.
I'm happy. Life is good.
The couple and both families couldn't be happier.
Why have I not seen a single video on TikTok about this? Ariana Grande got married! She had like a small private wedding and married Dalton Gomez!
And of course, we are happy for our girl, Ari.
I am so happy for you!
However, things took a downturn recently when folks started catching wind of signs pointing to a rough patch in their relationship. Recently, TMZ spilled the beans and confirmed that the duo is indeed heading for divorce.
Right, Ariana Grande's marriage, that didn't last long, did it? What happened here?
Well, you know, it was a COVID relationship.
TMZ first reported the news saying that Ariana and Dalton have been separated since January 2023.
There was a lot of speculation that the two were getting divorced.
I know you have the same questions, but while they can't have come out and spilled all the tea on why they're calling it quits, we've done some digging and gathered all the juicy deets about their relationship. And hate, just click the subscribe button. Alright, Ariana's hubby, Dalton Gomez, is not as famous as his wife, I know, but he is all about that high-end real estate game. He's a top-notch real estate broker, working the scene for Aaron Kerman Group, Christie's international real estate over in Los Angeles.
Dalton, if you don't know, he's a high-end realtor.
According to their website, he is highly sought after for his extensive knowledge in the fields of significant architecture and luxury estates. Just park this here, because we'll get back to it later. Ariana and Dalton announced their engagement in December 2020 after 9 months of dating.
The two of them have been together for about a year and a half, and they got engaged right before Christmas.
A source told US that he is the type of guy she has been looking for. He's very protective of her. Dalton will go above and beyond to meet her needs. On the contrary, Ariana needs no introduction. With her powerhouse career and that incredible voice, you don't need to be an Arianator to recognize her, right? But as weird as it sounds, fame had a hand in shaking up their marriage. Their love story kicked off during quarantine when they were stuck with just each other. But when the world opened up again, things got rocky for Ariana Grande and Dalton Gomez.
They met in early 2020, started dating, lockdown happens, and it doesn't work in real life. Like, it worked in fantasy La La Land, but doesn't work in actual real life.
Their differences were front and center. Dalton, the LA realtor, got a taste of Ariana's mega celebrity life and it threw him for a loop, dealing with her jam-packed schedule.
I'm sure it's been really hard to communicate, but this is just crazy.
The relentless paparazzi and her being pulled in all directions was new territory.
There was a point where he was saying, why do we have to walk around Los Angeles with security? He couldn't understand it. And she needs security.
Dalton even raised an eyebrow at the need for security everywhere they went, something Ariana considered a must.
Dalton, have you get more security for Ariana?
Of course they need security. Did Dalton forget that in 2017, more than 20 people died in a bombing outside of her concert in England?
When an explosion rocked the stadium. Inside the crowd, many young children and teenagers with their parents racing for the exits.
Oh my gosh. We're not?
all this happened.
There's another twist to this whole story, and it's all about distance.
They also said that the singer and her husband were having issues before Ariana moved to the UK.
When their relationship was very young, Ariana was all about the Los Angeles scene and wanted to build a life there with Dalton. Sweet! But then, reality hit them. Dalton's career as a luxury real estate agent is like his North Star.
He's a realtor, she's in the entertainment business.
Well, is that better or worse? Like, is it better when they're both?
I think it's better.
Dalton, if you don't know, he's a high-end realtor.
It's got him super focused. And guess what? That job of his? It's got to be based in LA. No wiggle room. And that made him super busy. Now, remember when Ariana took off to film Wicked in England? Reportedly, Dalton only visited Ariana in London only once in a span of a year.
Before Ariana moved to the UK to start filming the Wicked movies in December 2022.
But you see, Dalton's career is a non-stop roller coaster. He can't just pack up and leave LA whenever he feels like it. That's when things took a major long-distance turn for them. Their marriage was suddenly in the crosshairs of time zones and miles. There's even more to chew on. Remember how I mentioned that Dalton might struggle to keep up with Ariana's fame? I mean, let's be real here. Ariana was already a big-time celebrity way before she even met Dalton. So the big question is, why is he suddenly acting all surprised when she's got paparazzi swarming around her like bees to honey? And yeah, let's not forget, as the husband, security's not just a luxury for her, he's gotta have it too. Rumor has it, the word on the street is that Dalton might be pulling a fast one. Some folks out there are saying he's out there acting all single and ready to mingle.
There was some Page 6 article that apparently he's been seeing other people already, like for the last few months. I think they've been broken up for a while.
I think they've been split up for maybe a year at this point.
I think they've been, maybe not a year, but definitely like, I feel like probably since she left for Wicked.
Even though he's still very much married to Ariana. Here's another. There's a theory floating around that Dalton might be queer, and tying the knot with Ariana might have not been the brightest idea. But here's where it gets even more intriguing. Folks are pointing to the fact that Dalton suddenly deactivated his Instagram account. People are basically saying a preemptive Insta deactivation means something's about to pop off, and he's getting ahead of it. There's also a bunch of people out there who are straight up pointing the finger at Ariana as the catalyst for their breakup. You won't believe this, but their reasoning? They're digging into her past and bringing up her history of cheating.
Ariana Grande and her long history of cheating in relationships.
He's like, yo, I've recently heard that Ariana said she had no idea who you were and she just dated you as a distraction.
Because now that various publications have splashed the news about her most recent relationship, those pesky cheating rumors have resurfaced once again. Yep, you heard it right. The same Thank You Next artist we all know and love has been tangled up in these allegations of cheating since way back, even from her earliest days in the public eye.
Ariana Grande is now on the market, and she is in her single girl era.
Well, those allegations about Ariana and Dalton, though neither of them confirmed nor denied anything,
I feel so bad for her because I really thought this was the one. Ugh.
According to TMZ's initial report, Ariana and Dalton have been separated since January of this year, and they are heading toward divorce. Breakups aren't exactly on anyone's favorites list, but here's a fun twist. Imagine if either Ariana or Dalton suddenly broke into a heartfelt rendition of I know that this is my fault, I should have been more careful, just like in Thank You Next. What do you think? Share your take in the comments below.